Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into an incredible story today, one that is absolutely going to redefine what it means to be truly wealthy and successful. Think about this for a second. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed even after facing countless failures, while others just throw in the towel after the very first challenge? We often think it's about resources, but sometimes the difference isn't money. It isn't talent, and it honestly isn't luck. Sometimes the difference is just one true friend. Let's unpack this through a really powerful story. Section 1. Two boys, two worlds. So picture this. You've got two babies born on the exact same day in the exact same city, but into entirely different realities. On one side, we have a boy born in a top-tier private hospital. He grows up in this sprawling mansion, driven around in luxury cars, endless toys at his fingertips. Literally, whatever he wanted, he got it instantly. His parents loved him for sure, but by shielding him from every single hardship, they unknowingly hid life's greatest lessons from him. Now, meanwhile, just a few miles away, another boy is born in a crowded public hospital. He's raised in a tiny house with cracked walls, and while the rich kid is being chauffeured around, this boy is walking miles to school in shoes with actual holes in them. Kids would even laugh at him. But he made a promise to himself early on. His success would eventually speak way louder than their words. But then, out of nowhere, tragedy hits. The poor boy's father falls seriously ill, and suddenly, the family loses their only source of income. We're talking empty shelves, unpaid bills, the whole shebang. But what this kid lacked in money, he completely made up for in the guidance he received at home. During this dark time, his mother gave him a piece of advice that would become his absolute lifeline. She told him, never be ashamed of being poor. Be ashamed only if you stop dreaming. Whenever people laughed at his dreams, those words reminded him that he was, in fact, entirely capable of achieving them. Section 2. The Reversal of Fortune. As the years roll by, these timelines rapidly diverge. In their teen years, the rich kid is out partying, taking expensive vacations, basically just assuming success is his birthright. The poor kid? He's working his absolute hardest, carrying bricks and cleaning shops during the day just to survive, and studying at night under streetlights because his house didn't even have electricity. Well, fast forward to adulthood, and look at the result. The poor boy's relentless grit pays off big time. He earns a scholarship, graduates at the top of his class, and builds an amazing career. But the rich boy? His family loses their entire business empire to some really bad investments. The mansion gets sold, the luxury cars are repossessed, all those fair-weather friends completely vanish. He goes entirely bankrupt. Which brings us to Section 3, the unexpected reunion. So this bankrupt, desperate, former rich boy is now struggling to find even an entry-level job. He walks into a sleek, modern office building for an interview, and he absolutely freezes. The hiring manager sitting across the desk, it's the poor boy from his childhood. The former rich guy just lowers his head. He's fully expecting to be humiliated, right? To be laughed out of the room. But he isn't. The successful manager stands up, smiles warmly, gives him a huge embrace like an old friend, and says this: life doesn't test us to destroy us. It tests us to teach us. We all deserve a second chance. That simple, profound act of grace changed everything. He realized right then that when his world fell apart, what saved him wasn't his past wealth, but the unexpected mercy of a true friend. Section 4. The Power of One Friend. Listen, a real friend is not the one who stands beside you only during your happiest moments. A real friend is the one who flat out refuses to leave when your world begins to fall apart. When everyone else walks away, a true friend stays. When you lose hope, they become your hope. They don't compete with your success. They celebrate it. They don't pull you down. They lift you higher. They'll tell you the truth to correct your mistakes, and they will fiercely protect your reputation when you're not even in the room. Life is full of unexpected storms, days when you might lose your job, when your business fails, or when your heart gets broken. During those moments, one loyal, sincere friend can literally become the reason you stand back up again. Because the greatest friendships out there, they are built on trust, honesty, loyalty, and respect. Not on money, not on status, and definitely not on personal benefit. That manager didn't help his former peer to get something out of it. He did it out of pure character. Finding one sincere friend is honestly harder than finding great wealth. Section 5. The True Meaning of Wealth. Years later, standing side by side at a charity event, these two men realized something super profound. Money can come and go. Success can rise and fall. Houses can be lost overnight. But true wealth, True wealth consists of treasures that absolutely no one can steal from you: your knowledge, your discipline, your kindness, and your integrity. One man had escaped poverty through sheer determination, and the other had escaped arrogance through humility. At the end of the day, your character is worth so much more than your money, and your kindness will last way longer than your wealth. A loyal friend who stays with you through every single season of life is one of the greatest blessings anyone can ever receive. A true friend might not be able to solve all your problems, but they make sure you never have to face them alone. So value the people who stand beside you. Stay humble in your success, and above all, be the kind of supportive friend you wish to have in your own life. So I want to leave you with a final provocative thought. Think about your own life right now. Who answers your call when you're in trouble? Who believes in you when you stop believing in yourself? That person is a priceless gift. Never, ever take them for granted. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If this message touched your heart today, go share it with your best friend and let them know how much they mean to you. Sometimes just one message of appreciation can make a lifelong friendship even stronger. Catch you next time.